For more information on the 2019 January Pantry Challenge, please see the link to the Sutton Stays channel in the information below. Welcome to another January Pantry Challenge meal. I encourage you to look at the other videos. I will put a link to the Sutton Stays channel in the description box below. I'm using items from my pantry for meals. I will be purchasing fresh items, and I have purchased fresh items, but I am really making an effort to use what I have in my pantry. So back in December, I did a cross-border shop, and I will leave the link to that. When I went to the US, I did purchase the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. I purchased some Kerrygold. So I'm going to use this. Today I am making these biscuits along with a soup that I had in the freezer. And this is going to be my lunch, and someone else's lunch actually. So let's get started with this recipe. So I'm going to pick up the box and I'm going to read what you need. And I have it all laid out here. 3/4 a cup of cold water, which I have here. This is my SodaStream bottle, and I keep it in the fridge. And I have not, used this with the SodaStream. I just keep the water cold. 1 cup of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Now, this is where you use your judgment. You use what you have. Okay, I do have cheese from the freezer. It is previously shredded. And let's see, a package of Cheddar Bay biscuit mix, which is enclosed in this box. 1/4 a cup of butter. Again, I may deviate from this. 1/4 a cup. We'll see. And a pouch of the garlic herb blend, which is also enclosed in this box. So let's get started making these biscuits and heating up this soup. So first, I need to turn my oven on to 425, and I'll do that right now. Great, let's let that heat up. I think I'll put that on a smaller element, and I will, turn it to number 4 there. There we go. Three-fourths a cup of cold water. The cheese, which is probably a bit more than 1/2 a cup, but use your judgment. Let's stir the ingredients together. I'm using Betty Crocker parchment paper, and I purchased that at Dollarama for $2. Now this baking tray, actually, I just want to show you something. See that seam? It's extendable. I found this baking tray in my building on a table where people put things they don't want anymore. Okay, I've gleaned some pretty interesting things from that table. I've also placed things on that table myself. So okay, I got 11. Yeah, that's more than 8 to 10. I'm now going to put this in the oven. I'm just using the amount of butter I want. We're going to place this in the microwave. So let's add the spice packet to the butter. There, and what we're going to do is we're going to brush this over the biscuits when the biscuits come out of the oven. The soup is looking a little thick. It's not 100% defrosted there, but I think what I'm going to do is open up a can of chicken or beef stock, maybe turkey stock, and pour it in, because this is meant to be for 2 people, not just one, and I don't think there's enough for 2 people. So I canned this in November 2017. Actually, I'm going to give it a shake first. There we go. Okay, that's more like it. I don't think I'm going to add any more broth. I'm going to leave it at that. The biscuits are now ready to come out of the oven. I'm going to take the mixture while they're hot and just place some on each biscuit. See, no need to spray the parchment paper. They're just sliding around so nicely. That's a little too hot. There, let's serve up some soup and a biscuit. This is a garden vegetable soup. I'll leave the link to the video. This was a Whip It Up Wednesday video. First, let's give a biscuit a try. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Now for the soup. That's really tasty. And I'm glad that I added the chicken broth. I hope you give this a try and use what you have in your pantry.